Oh, that's why. Ah, now we're in business. All right, now it's tracking audio. Ah, now we're in business. All right. Okay, cats. This. Oh, go ahead.
No.
All right, cats. What are we doing tonight for our next Let's Complete series? I want to hear from you.
Jack and Daxter.
Gosh, well, don't sound too excited. Good lord.
I've never played Jack and Daxter.
Well, you should. You should.
PS2.
It was on the PS2.
I know.
Oh my god. And cats, why are we doing the Jack and Daxter this franchise?
I don't know. You just told me we're doing it. No ifs, ands, or buts. You didn't give me an opportunity to refute it.
It's exactly, you're my slave.
Oh,
kidding.
that's a bit. That's a bit.
Kidding. I'm kidding. Jill. Anyway, all right. Yeah, we are starting the Precursor Legacy right now as the start of a new series. We'll start a new game on this slot. Good times. Back when games were still good.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks,
Cooler stuff for
but the
cats.
rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
Yeah, it's probably that's what we got to.
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders
Oh, hey, we lost two
of a
people.
young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Yeah, but when has that ever stopped you?
When's it ever stopped any adventurer?
Lizard men.
Meum.
People. Lizard people.
Continue your search
Furries.
for artifacts and the
Not
locals
furries.
possess precursor items. You know what to do.
Fun fact, that voice is the audio
Deal
composer for
harshly
the
with
game.
Anybody who strays from the village, we will attack it in due time.
Are you sure that they're not furries?
I am positive.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps.
That. Oh my god. I feel this, man. I feel like that would be me.
Huh?
It probably is you.
Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been a real loser. Oh, how did you do that?
I like how there's just a level just like operating in the background.
Yep.
It's like you're not even there yet. Just no.
Well, I like how we just like casually snuck on this heavily guarded island too.
Wait, that guy's the weasel?
It's supposed to be lethal, but in this case it's not.
That is the weasel, my friend.
Oh yeah, no, that is. I thought you said if the dark ooze was the dark eco was lethal. Yeah, that is how he turns into Daxter.
That is a weasel.
Okay.
It's an oddsoul.
I'm fine. I'm
That
fine.
is a weasel.
No, it's a furry cat.
It is furry. It's every furry's dream to become the furry.
What? That's one way to put it.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was.
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
look, old man. Are you gonna keep yapping? Or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zipper equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or
Yeah,
two
that's good on
stashed
Kira.
away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
That wouldn't be fun.
Okay, so I've got a question. They're like, yes, we have the power of teleportation. However, it will cut costs on travel and trade, but we just don't want to have them on.
With it, my father
They're
and I can give you
completely
advice
free.
at
You know why? There's one reason why this could be the case. I blame PG&E.
PG&E?
Yep.
They literally have unlimited power in this game.
Nah, I know, just a joke.
In fact, I blame Comcast. It must be their reception.
Yeah, I mean, the Verizon tower could be acting up.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Right. Okay.
So you use the weasel as a club.
The weasel, the Otzel is comic
the most
relief.
important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And so the collectathon begins.
Aren't these guys like the brothers with Jack and Champlain?
They're more like best friends or friends.
No, I mean like they're like PlayStation. Smash.
Oh yeah. I mean yeah. In that sense, yeah, they're two of PlayStation. They were, or Jack and Ratchet and Clank were their biggest mascots at the time. And Sly Cooper too. Sly Cooper was one of them as well.
But Jack and Daxter haven't had a new game in forever.
Well, it also ended on the Lost Frontier, which a lot of people said was crap.
I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you
Which
can
we'll
find
probably
even
play.
more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Okay. I have become Sonic.
I has become Sonic.
Gotta go fast!
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I'm good.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Right.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Oh,
Those
but
little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
sounds good. Too bad I fell down.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Hang on, I missed a couple orbs. Where are these things? Oh, geez. Interesting. That's interesting. That was pretty thorough, though. There we go.
training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Okay, I got my barbecue chips.
Oh, that's what you went to go get?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got past the training area, now we start the adventure. And my goodness, does Jack have big feet.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
So
You know,
are these guys like supposed to be elves or something?
I don't remember what their classification is as far as race goes, but the only thing the game tells you is that this is like this is a parallel universe to ours, which is pretty vague in and of itself. But I'm not sure. Well, what I do know is that I like Ashlyn Praxis more than Kira, who's the chick in the second game, who's actually the Baron's daughter.
Oh, you don't like this one?
Kira's okay, but I'd rather take Ashlyn.
Does Kira not appear in the other games?
No, she does. Ashlyn's just hotter.
I'll be the judge of that.
Right.
Fact.
Hey! Little furry dude!
Well, she's just more badass, too.
What's her name?
I thought for a
Ashlyn
moment
Praxis.
you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy
the
as a
other one?
lark.
Kira.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
No, I prefer
As a
Kira.
matter of fact,
Of course you
without
do.
my muse,
Fair enough.
I just can't sculpt. But with her around,
Ashlyn's also just tougher,
I
that's
see
why I like her more.
beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
We are, Daxter. We are. There is a...
Noobs.
Yep.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun.
I like how no one cares that he's a weasel now.
Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old
Yeah, no one really says a word to him really about it, like in
so he can get underway?
shock.
I would offer you a power cell in return.
Okay.
Oh, weasel now. That's cool.
He's not sold.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Nah, he's a weasel. I don't care what his official classification is.
Fair enough.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power.
The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why Black, Iron, and Vamps transferred to the other VC. Now I know.
Oh, they're probably doing
Yeah.
Wait, what other VC? Oh, Officer.
That's for the elite members of the VC, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not a part of that.
Huh?
I ain't a part of that group.
Right. Well, it's funny. I've told them like we could migrate to the other thing if they were gonna, you know. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because they have their own VC, so.
They might just be discussing business.
Which is true.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Right. I think that's all of them, right?
Is there any way to track these missions?
Huh?
Is there any way to track these missions?
Yeah. You just gotta go. You track them through here pretty much. And then so if you go down, yeah, it tells you which ones you gotta do. Although I just beat this, so I kind of remember what they are. So that's all. Yeah, it's all of them pretty much. All right, I think so. Yeah, there's the mayor. There's nothing in here, and that's Samos's hut. We're gonna go. You know what? We're gonna do the forbidden jungle for. No, actually, yeah. I want to get that. Like the lighthouse thing out of the way. It's annoying.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
What'd you say, Cats? I'm sorry?
You are unoptimal.
Right.
Pet the yak.
I'm gonna punch the yak.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
I got your back.
That is the animal. Do they automatically pass to it?
Nope.
That answers my question.
Did you see that, like, the total side flip, too? Oh, my. Hey, just be happy these aren't cats. Nope.
Never hit a cat.
Oh, if there are cats, I'd hit him even harder. We still got, what, one more? I think.
You're right. There's two more.
I just said that. I said one or two.
No, you gotta commit. You don't commit for kick.
I don't pet?
Those are cute.
Nope, there you go.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah. Talk to him later. We're gonna take care of this first.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Can you hear me chowing down on barbecue chips, by the way?
No.
Good. I love barbecue chips. That and popcorn are my two favorite.
This must be a
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Yep.
So that's 2.
Yeah, right there. That would be 2. Okay.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
In a second, Daxter. Chill.
Let Daxter be Daxter.
I'm letting him be Daxter. You know how much motion sickness Daxter be getting with all these moves? Especially if he's like hanging out for like dear life.
So apparently this game isn't very long.
It's not that long.
How is it not that long?
Because A, I know what I'm doing, and it's really not that. It's just not that long. It's not huge necessarily. Oops. What the heck? I hit him first. Fake news. Ooh, there's your furry lurker. Don't hit that crate. around there. Get more orbs. Actually, I go across the bridge first. Oh, jeez. My bad. Nothing's up here, what? Oh. Oh, no. There is stuff up here. I thought so. Oh, jeez. Came out of nowhere.
Sorry, I was talking to my parents.
Oh, good.
You do not have enough power.
I have more than enough power. Whoa. Jeez. Almost missed that.
I would have left.
Yeah. Another power cell. Wait a minute. Don't. Oh, wait, okay. So don't even tell me.
Yeah, so we got a Precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us!
Take that power cell.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
You didn't get refill the eco vent.
I'm sorry?
You didn't refill.
I don't need to.
Is that a boss?
Yep.
Legalize.
The marijuana boss.
That summons snapping turtles.
Pretty much.
I'm just gonna let you hit me.
Pretty much. Well, this game is a D for everyone game, so. Combat's really not that hard in this. It's also very simple. That's how you do that. There, refill my eco. Oh yeah, you can do this.
We're just farming it.
Yeah, it's out now. Okay. That stuff's done. Now we're gonna go down.
I like how one button made it so that eco vents are all over the road now.
Yep. Oh, here's the fish minigame. I'm gonna go upstream a little bit though, because I think there's more. Oh, I almost didn't make that. Wow. Don't want to break those crates because it'll kill me. Come here, little fishy. There we go.
I'll be right back.
Huh. I don't remember this one not being out here either.
Let's get up on that machine and break the.
Oh, I just died. Are you serious? I stumbled.
Stay alive. Step 2. Think about not doing something like that again.
Great. I'm just gonna cheat this. That was my dumb fault. Should have done the punch on him. That would have been fine if I did that. Nice. Yeah, speed run tactics. That is what we're doing. Speed run tactics.
All right. You found all the scout flies in this area.
That's most of them, right? Yeah.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
wait.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
Yes.
You ain't using the turret.
Hey! We
I
can
am.
follow the beam to find the next tower.
Wait, wait, I'm gonna turn down the volume just a space so I can hear you a little better. Let's make it 60. There you go. That should be better. Or maybe not. Or hold on, say something really quick. There. Okay, that is better. Never mind.
Fruitcake. Damn, I couldn't say jack shit.
Okay.
Why, hello there. You have returned from the void in which you were. I don't know.
We are back from talking about spoilers.
Hey.
Hello, spoiler. I'm spoiler.
Almost done with the Forbidden Jungle. It's definitely not my favorite place. That and the swamp's annoying too. Okay, where's the beam at? Ah! There she blows.
My music is Final Fantasy, so that's good.
Whoops. Oh good, this is the last one. Or after that's the last one.
We should go tell that windbag of the mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, cats, I'm gonna do this first section. Then once I get over the like lava canyon, then I'll stop for the night.
All right.
Yeah. Because I need sleep for work tomorrow, which I did not get last night.
That sounds like a you problem.
That's partially because I stayed up for an hour talking to an AI chatbot, with the sole purpose of trying to break it.
How'd that go?
Huh?
How'd that go?
Oh, it was hilarious. Like, I broke it like 4 different times. Because they're basically like, someone was saying they're like advanced search engines, you know? So I was just like probing it on a bunch of different topics, books, movies, whatever, anime even, and I wanted to see how much it knew. And like 4 times, and hey, Bobby, good to see you. Yeah, basically it just, it first of all got confused with who I was, then it got a bunch of dates mixed up, and then it just totally, its speech just fell apart, and it just couldn't even form coherent sentences. It was really funny. It got some stuff, like factual information wrong, and then when I called that out, it goes, oh! And actually at one point, I think it even got mad. I was like, okay. It sounded like it was flustered, which I thought was kind of funny. Because typically, like, they apologize and go, oh, you know, thank you for clarifying, but this one was like, oh, really? Like, it answered like that, I'm like, wow. Like, feisty, feisty, feisty.
Brought up space movie 1992.
Yeah. I don't think I can make it with that. Let's see. It's going pretty good, Bobby. Going pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Cat, you also gotta run. You help me run chat for me. I mean, I can see it on my left-hand screen.
I am. I've been watching and Bobby just came in.
No, I know. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's going good. It's going good. Now that Bobby's here, I must object him to.
Oh, do the would you rather's. That's right. Cat's his signature thing.
There is no problem. Okay, Bobby.
Cat's his would you rather's are just a signature part of our stream. Go ahead.
So, Bobby, would you rather be turned into a weasel and have to ride on, let's just say your best friend's shoulder for an entire 2 years? We'll go an odd. We'll go.
Yeah, I gotta fix the. Keep talking. I gotta fix the chat here really quick. Keep talking.
We'll go 2 years. So you have to be a weasel for 2 years, and the only mode of transportation you have is riding your best friend's shoulder. Or would you rather have to live in a world where anytime you sit down, you are immediately covered in whipping cream foam? Just like
called whipped cream.
Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, just
right,
you're
right,
just immediately just covered in whipped cream from head to toe. Like you are like the that one tire guy. You know?
Oh my gosh, the Michelin tire?
Yeah, you look like the Michelin tire man, but just covered in whipped cream.
Geez, guys, I honestly don't know, guys.
Weasel or whipped cream, choose.
Oh,
You must
well
choose.
done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Actually, here's one that you'll probably get a handle on quickly. Would you rather be Jack or Daxter, Bobby? There's a good one. I personally would rather be this sexy sand here. Wait, here's Fire Canyon, so I can't go through here just yet. Ooh, I got all the orbs here though.
I'm sorry you were late. Alright then, Vamps, I have a would you rather for you.
All good, man. Well, hey, this is your time, Bobby. This is your time to relax and, you know, and be in some good company, man. You do what you gotta do, brother.
I agree. Now, Vamps, this would you rather will be pretty difficult.
You better explain the would you rathers first before you start doing them.
I don't care. They have a choice.
I don't care.
They either have option A or option B. There's no in between.
I see you two are back to make this
So, Vamps, would you rather, anytime you touch an electronic, it explodes forever? Or would you rather have to live in a world where you have to stay 10 feet away from any animal on the planet? Vamps.
It's only when touching the explosives, the electronics, correct?
Yes.
So if I can interact with them without touching them, it is perfectly fine.
That would work.
So what you're saying is I just have to wear padded insulated gloves and I am perfectly fine. I go with the first option.
Damn it, I've been outsmarted.
Fucking wear dielectric. There you go.
Problem solved.
I don't know how I feel about this. I've been outsmarted.
Issue being dielectrics are often very...
So, you want to make a contribution?
Very clunky to handle.
A sizable one, I hope.
You can make it work.
Yeah, true.
It's a sizable contribution.
I'm not going to argue that just because I've
hope this power
had to
cell
wear
adequately
dielectrics for
represents
stuff
my
back in
gratitude.
construction.
Okay, you know what? Here's one for cats. Here's a would you rather for cats. Would you rather? Would you rather? Oh, I will stand over here and I'll just do a little. Just kidding. Would you rather be a cheetah or a sphinx cat?
A sphinx cat.
You? Why? Cheetahs are way cooler. Are you serious?
Sphinx cats get more love.
Yeah, they're also bald as fuck.
I can live with that.
What, you want to be lathered up in oil all day? Is that what you want?
Damn straight.
Oh my gosh.
I regret nothing.
Okay. Bob, you enjoy living with your pharaoh in his tomb.
Okay.
Oh, geez, that's a bomb. Come on, there we go. Oh!
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
That pelican. And it's not even the one from Halo. I'm triggered.
You don't have the right to be triggered by that.
What if I identify as the trigger?
How do you identify as the
Man, these guys dropping more bombs than Operation Desert Storm. Yep. Oh man. Like I said, Bobby Jack. The first Jack's not my favorite, but it's still pretty good. Oh, I also told Katz that that I preferred Ashland Praxis over Kira. He likes Kira more though. I think he's a fool.
I'm sorry, I like my blue-haired women over my red-haired women.
Yeah, are you kidding me? It's more like badass woman over wimpy mechanic.
Sorry,
I mean,
no,
Kira's
I like-
cool too.
No, I like redhead stupid. No, I like my mechanic women.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Kira's a fun character. I really have nothing against her. Ashton's just more badass. I like her more. What?
Redheads.
Well,
Watch Cabaneri.
Yeah. No, it's because she's pretty much like military. That's why I also kind of like her. She's very disciplined. Kat's disciplined, and she knows how to shoot a weapon.
Still watch Cabaneri.
I've heard good things about that actually. I haven't watched it, but I've heard good things about it.
No, it's a really good one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's very similar to Attack on Titan.
Right.
No. So this is the best way that I can describe Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Steampunk Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
On trains.
Okay, you can ignore the steampunk just because Attack on Titan is already very steampunk in the early seasons at least. But on
This is
trains,
even more steampunk than it though. It is significantly more steampunk than even early Titan.
I would still debate that.
Vamps, I was happy to hear that you watched that Loving Yamada anime and you actually kind of liked it.
I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm like, I can't stop watching this.
Yeah, I mean it's okay.
This is entertaining.
It's not the best one, but it's okay.
No, the story has been done better.
Yes, it has.
But I can't stop watching.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's okay. I mean, I like it for what it is. It's not amazing. It's also not terrible either. It's kind of that middle of the road, like a lot of other shows that deal with that. It's also a drama too, and a lot of people are not like when it comes to anime. A lot of people aren't into the slice of life dramas like that one, but that one kind of makes it fun.
You see any feathers here?
Yeah.
But it's funny too because I'm also like those are the animes I love the most, are the slice of life dramas. But still looking for a good dude. They should make a CSI one. If they made a CSI one like Psycho-Pass, like but more grounded, I would love it to death. That's really what no one has done that, at least in the anime scene that I've seen. And I think it would actually do pretty well here in the U.S., considering how popular like Law and Order and other stuff, Criminal Minds are.
Have you seen Monster?
I have not.
It's on Netflix. I would highly recommend it.
Right. You have to DM me that title. But I'll check it out. Well, I also want to. I know 86. I picked up the light novels of 86, and that got adapted into an anime that I have yet to see. But I like the light novel, or light novels.
Well, the anime was very well done.
Okay, so we did talk about this before. Yeah, I want to watch it, and that and Girls Frontline finally got an actual like proper anime adaptation. They got a chibi one that was like a kind of like a parody show, but now they actually got an anime that I again have yet to watch. I'm right now in the middle of watching Bluer Than Indigo, and that's a good one. But that one's really tame. A lot of people probably wouldn't like it, but I do. It's a cute little romance story.
Need to continue watching The Fire Hunter. Which, if you know the
How many seasons or like does that have?
Fire Hunter?
Yeah.
It's a very recent series. Main reason why I picked it up. The name of the director is Mamoru Oshii.
Okay.
Ghost in the Shell 1995.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, same director.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's just good talent, really. So.
Also, Pat Labor. He directed Pat Labor 2, if I remember right. Which is, still one of my favorite mega films.
And what year did that come out in?
Pat Labor 1993.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of good slice of life dramas out there, Bobby, that aren't too weird. They're rare, but I mean, you can find there's some well-written I'll just call it slice of life. Yeah, there's some well-written slice of lives. Again, that's why I love Rumbling Hearts so much that I've talked about before, because that one, while it is sad, that one is like probably the most realistic slice of life one. It's more like it plays more like a Western drama, and I really like how it's written. But like ones like that are really good examples of some good slice of life, which is, you know, some pretty impactful storytelling and decent writing. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's more normal, I guess. Yeah. You do your thing. But yeah, Bluer Than Indigo is really good. That one's a pretty happy-go-lucky show with some pretty good morals thrown in there. trying to think what else. I do like the helpful fox Senko-san. I do like that one. That's a cute one.
Also a good read.
Yes, I have heard that. I've been wanting to actually read the manga of that. But, yeah, no, the anime's cute. Let's go this way. Yes, Senko-san is good. I agree. I agree, Bobby. I agree.
Let's do that again!
One anime that I was pissed off that the guy destroyed was the Infinite Stratus one. Or sorry, the light novels for that, because it started off strong and then he ran out of ideas apparently and like ran the whole... It just ran the subject matter to the ground, and it just really sucks because it was a cool setup, but it just fell apart, you know, which sucks. I hate it when animes that like when good content succumbs to that problem. Another one that's on my radar though is my dress-up doll. Been waiting to watch that one.
They caused an avalanche. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know what's funny, Bob, and I think I said this before, but what got me into anime was the Steins Gate theme. I was looking for mods for Left 4 Dead 2, and I found a jukebox one that had the Steins Gate theme, and as soon as I heard that music, it just clicked, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna start getting into anime, and that was my gateway, was music. Good old Steins Gate theme. What, the glitch? But there's a lot of animes that have... You know what's interesting, though? I haven't really found an anime that has terrible music. Most of them are good. Even, shit, man. Even the Neko Para anime has decent music. And that's, like, pretty tame. As far as, like, you know, like, excitement goes. Or action. Alright, there's the seagulls over there. But yeah, I can't say that I've ever run into an anime that has terrible music.
There's bad ones.
Well, I know there's bad ones, but I haven't really run into many of them, really. At least the stuff I've seen. But no, like, a lot of the stuff I consume is, like, really obscure. Like, not even like, my other friends, like, have never either watched it or they don't know what it is.
Oh, let's use the cannon to blow things up.
And we found all those pretty dang fast. Yep, yeah, Jak 1 is very much a platformer. Very much. I don't think I really have anything else to blow up, honestly. Because I already got all the crates. Here we go.
Get some! Get some!
I really liked Jak 3, all of the vehicle combat in the desert.
Yes. And you know what? And you know what? Even though Jak X was a spin-off,
hoverboard.
Dude, the hoverboard was amazing. And then Jak X has well, obviously the best combat racing in the game, but that one's a good time too.
It's technically a spin-off, though.
It is. It's very much like Ratchet Deadlock, where that one was all about the arena combat. Which, that's a great game. I mean, you know what's funny? Both Jak and Daxter, the Jak and Ratchet & Clank spin-offs were still good. Like that's how you know you have a talented studio, when your spin-offs are that good. Like, that's just good. But yeah, they switched voice actresses for Kira in the third game for whatever reason. I'm not sure why they did that. But it's a different voice actress. It's Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner became her new voice.
Timmy Turner was Tara Strong.
Yeah, okay, so it's Tara Strong is the new voice of Kira. Or I should say she became the new voice of Kira. Yeah, Daxter on PSP. I remember playing that. Bobby, my friend had a PSP at the time. I got one later, but he had it first, and that was my first exposure to it. But it actually had some solid gameplay.
Just punched a bird.
I did.
Keto.
Quick! We have to get to the power cell before the pelican scoops it up again.
And Fruitcake, did you see my DM?
I will check it here in a second.
Alright. It was just regarding the MGS thing we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Actually, I'll probably take a look when we're done here. We're almost done. Once I get past Fire Canyon.
We need to call PETA on this man. He punched a bird.
Oh, that bird is... I punched pixels. And besides, that bird had it coming. I got them, right? What's the last one? Oh, for the 7 scout flies. How many do I have? I'm only missing one. I'm sure I can probably find it. This is an easy catch. Oh yes, I did. I saw the trailer, Bobby, for MGS3 Remake. I'm pretty psyched for it, honestly.
But why didn't they just do MGS1?
Because 3 is really, really popular.
Yeah.
Which I don't really, but honestly, you know what I'd love to see though? I'd love to see MGS2 with the over-the-shoulder camera. Seriously. That would be awesome. Same thing with 1. I mean, the Twin Snakes was still the isometric camera, but I would love both those to have the over-the-shoulder free look. If those games had it, oh, it would be awesome.
Actually, did E3 already happen this year?
Oh, E3's canceled.
Oh, why is it canceled?
I think it's going to be canceled going forward from now on, because now what companies are doing is they're doing the Nintendo approach where they do the Nintendo Direct thing, just short little snippets of content every now and then.
Either Nintendo Direct approach or Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
But I don't know, they're canceled for this year at least. They're gonna try and get.
Okay, they're canceled this year because all of the big devs and big names pulled out.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was a thing where they're just going to cancel them kind of altogether, or is it just for this year?
They want to try again next year.
Oh, okay.
But there's no
guarantee.
There's no guarantee that it will happen next year either, because again, all of the big name devs have pulled out.
Well, and that's the thing. If they do content like Nintendo Direct, then they won't do
There's
it.
No
yeah.
reason, they don't have a reason to need E3.
Yep.
Which is why it is currently speculated that E3 is just going to be permanent.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because that's what I've been hearing.
Good. You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield.
I'm fine with that.
Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon.
Man, the only thing I'm gonna miss is the cringe. The cringe.
Bring the power cells and hurry.
That's like the only reason I watched E3 was because of how bad some of the presentations were. Like Battlefield 4 was and now we have some gameplay to show. And then just, for about 30 seconds, no gameplay. Oh, wait, is that not, and over the loudspeaker goes, oh, is it not ready? Oh, okay, well, I guess I'll show you guys later. Like moments like those are why I watched it. Or oh man, the Need for Speed Payback little snippet they did was so bad. So we're here to, those are funny too. But yeah, he goes, so we're here to talk about Need for Speed Payback. It's a racing game. That was so bad.
I'm going to miss New Blood's presentations.
Yeah.
Like, New Blood Interactive's presentations were always so entertaining.
I'm gonna go pass up.
Alright.
That was good, Bam. See you next time, buddy. Yeah, that, and I'm not gonna lie, the... I mean, this one wasn't, like, funny necessarily, but the Diablo mess that was Immortal.
Oh, the BlizzCon presentation.
Yeah!
Don't worry, BlizzCon's happening this year.
I know, like, that
They
was...
have another opportunity to shoot themselves in the foot, or at least what
They've already done that.
You guys all have phones!
Don't you know
And that with, like... I remember when, like... Here's the thing, I'm still somewhat of a World of Warcraft player. I still play Classic. But,
Well,
like,
Classic's still good, so I don't blame you.
Yeah. No, like, when Warlords of Draenor, that expansion coming out, like, people in the audience were asking about, hey, were you ever gonna get Classic servers? The devs were like, you think you want that, but you don't.
Yeah.
That was just like, are you sure about that?
Yep.
Just wait for Warlords of Draenor Classic, then everyone's gonna drop it like hotcakes.
The issue with Warlords of Draenor was just content drought. It was still a decent expansion if you look at what content came out. It's the same thing with... It's the same thing with Cataclysm. Like, Cataclysm was still a great expansion. It just... They cut content early on in development, and they wound up having large bits of content drought, and therefore people at the time didn't look on it that positively.
You mean like what happened with Shadowbringers?
No. There was an understandable reason why Shadowbringers had a large content drought. A certain pandemic happened.
I know.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful.
Tell you what, man, one thing that pissed me off recently was there was a group of modders making a game as SM2 is what they called it, and it combined all the assets from like the classic Call of Duty games to make it like that arcadey kind of feel again. Amazing project. Again, working on it for 2 years. Activision never batted an eye apparently, and then they just issued a cease and desist on it.
Not only that, it allowed you to play multiplayer without the issue of, you know, someone
will be able to teleport over and
squeezing malware in. Like, over those old lobbies, the security is nowhere near as strong as what it is for games.
Yeah.
There's scoutflies out here too.
Anyway, that just sucks because I would have loved to have seen that come to fruition.
I know, do you ever watch Mudahar or Some Ordinary Gamers?
I know who they are, but I don't watch them that much.
Oh. How could I not? It's like they literally just canceled the whole reason why they made a sequel to Overwatch.
I didn't actually...
Oh, you mean, hold on, you mean the the PvE thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually did cancel.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I do that, and then they came out, and their apology was like really bad.
It's like Blizzard at this point has shot themselves so many times in the foot that there is no sign that foot ever existed anymore.
Yeah.
And yet they still play Classic.
Well, Classic's just better from what I hear. And I'm not even a World of Warcraft fan. Yeah.
We're still waiting. Turn on the teleport.
It's like, I cannot fucking stomach retail World of Warcraft. Classic,
Well, see,
play in an hour.
well, that's why, you know, it goes back to, you know, like classic games, even stuff from 20 years ago, still outdoes everything like from today. It's insane.
Why do you
design things with much more of a purpose back then because
They did.
hardware, so they had to make sure everything had meaning.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I just was honestly, I think I'm gonna go back to what I say before. I think there was just more talent behind their products too, talent and passion.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't forget about the sage in me.
Passion, I would say,
You have
more
to
than
turn on the
talent,
teleport gate to let us
but
through.
talent still had to
It's
be
in the blue
play.
sage's lab
Yeah.
by the end of Fire Canyon.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the Jack series, World of Warcraft Classic, and
Also-
Jack series being an example of that.
Like the whole reason, like one of the reasons why I'm so excited for Dragon's Dogma 2 is like the trailer they released at the Sony Games Fest earlier today. Like, what gameplay they showed, it changes very little from the original.
It's true.
And it's like it has the Shadow of the Colossus-esque climbing mechanics on larger enemies. And the magic system? The magic system looks completely unchanged. And it didn't need to at all. Like, the original Dragon's Dogma has easily one of the best magic systems in any video game.
Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
Like, all they have to do with the sequel is
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded
deliver
with
on the
flaming
vision of what the original game wanted to do,
and it looks like the Blue Sage
and
is
you have
working on
easily
a
one of the
levitation
best
machine
action
to build them.
RPGs ever
Assuming
created.
it's
Well,
already
what puzzles me
power cells
is
to
is when the foundation of their product is so good, and then they just are so incompetent that they derail it all. When the foundation, when the heavy lifting has in a way been done for them, it's just it baffles my mind every time.
In the perspective of Dragon's Dogma and Capcom, Dragon's Dogma was just crushed by Capcom. Like, they did not give Hideaki Itsuno enough time to complete the full vision of what he wanted to create.
Yeah.
You're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
And if they could pull that off with Dragon's Dogma 2, then oh boy. Like, there was so much good to say what they did right in the original.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the early game in that game was rough, but once you got mid to late game, like the absolute peaks that the game reached are easily some of my favorite moments in gaming.
on the monster.
Yeah.
That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time race in Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Also really hoping that Baldur's Gate 3 delivers.
I bet that's one of your vital
early
organs.
access.
Walk it off, tough guy.
Amazing.
Oh, sure, I was
Yeah.
tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all.
Yeah, there's a lot riding on that one.
Single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures
Larian
for
has put so
almost
much
a
time into
year.
that game. Like,
Yeah.
Early
And
access
that
is
horrible
absolutely
monster
garbage.
arrived and commenced the
And it doesn't
boulder
even call it that, or
bombardment.
it doesn't even encompass all of what it's
Full of
impact.
valor.
Right. Well, going back to Blizzard, Dragon's Dogma's not Blizzard, right?
No, that's Capcom.
That's right, Capcom.
Like one tenderizes and a yak.
Yeah, I was gonna say the internal issues at Blizzard are a feat in and of themselves too.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his.
But yeah, no.
30-ton
I'm curious too to see how the project goes, Bobby. I'm happy that they're bringing back that the Metal Gear Solid trilogy to PS5. But hopefully the ports aren't terrible. That's the worry with that one, is the ports might be bad. But I don't know. They might be good.
But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to.
I'll still be playing him on my CRT though, because I'm old school.
His power cells with him.
Honestly, CRT
At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that.
Oh, for older games, hands down.
Plays.
Yep.
I mean,
good
even
job, tough guy.
not
but,
for older
we're gonna
games,
need
like,
you to
it's
put
just so
him back
much better
and stuff.
color
Oh,
accuracy.
sure. And seal
Yep.
my doom.
Hands down. Yeah, I have my little small one sitting, my little 14-incher sitting to my right.
Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll end the
Which is tiny, but it's still a lot of fun.
But I'm not going
HDR
to fight
surpasses
that
it,
monster
but
again.
still the amount of time where CRT was just overall better for color accuracy is seriously impressive.
Oh yeah, considering the time they came out, hands down.
Oh yeah.
I just really like them because no input lag.
Yeah, that too.
Seriously, like it will for a platformer like Jack and Daxter too. It's so important.
Yeah.
And I would even say for like RPGs, like Kingdom Hearts being another example.
Maybe you could help me out.
Depends on the RPG. If it's a CRPG, that's not gonna matter at all, but action RPGs certainly.
No, like real time stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah,
lightning
real
rolls
time.
on the Precursor base next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared them
Honestly,
to the
my
surface.
display has
And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground.
delay of like I
If
think
you could
5
herd them back into
milliseconds,
their
but
burrowing tunnels, you might just
I
save their
don't
lives.
notice it ever.
This monitor, this Asus that I'm on, has like a 0.1 millisecond delay. It's really top of the line stuff, but even at 0.5, it's, you know, if you're within the 0.1 to 1 range, it's like you're not even you won't even notice it. Like it's just so fast anyway.
Yeah.
Man, all these people are like.
I mean, you think 5 milliseconds, that's 5 thousandths of a second.
Yeah.
You are going to only notice that in the most extreme condition.
Pretty much. I mean, unless you're doing like charts on it, yeah, you won't see it.
Yeah. Not to mention, like you were talking about your display being top of the line, so is mine.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
I have a Dell monitor that is 165 hertz refresh rate, and it's high dynamic range and 1440p. It's also a curved display. It ran me $650 when I bought it.
Dang, where'd you get it from?
I bought it with my computer, actually.
There you go.
My computer's Alienware. So
Oh, hey, so is mine.
between my computer and my monitor, when I built this rig, it ran me about $4 grand.
Okay. You know, mine's a pre-built, but I got it for like half off, which is a really good deal for what it was, and I love this thing. This thing's been treating me actually pretty good so far. What graphics card are you rocking with in yours?
2080 Ti.
Ah, I have a 2080 Super.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, this thing still rocks modern AAA games that, like, I can still get over well over 100 frames on, like, 2023 games, so it works.
Oh, yeah. No, like, even with the 2080 Ti, if I tweak my settings enough whenever I play Cyberpunk, I can play that with path tracing update.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Still make it somewhat playable.
Also, hey, Bobby, I'm sorry, Bobby. Cats, Bobby's asking if you're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here. You guys were just talking
He just kind of quiet. Yeah. Gosh dang it.
I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, you're all good.
So what I did say earlier was, damn, all these people asking for 90 orbs.
I did hear that, yeah.
Now get the purple bug.
They get the
It's
precursor.
got like grape soda.
It is like grape soda. Yeah, everybody's greedy in this world.
They specifically want 90. I need 90 to get out of this barrel. I need 90 for my groundbreaking research. I need 90 to move on to a
90 is just the magic number, Cats.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it is
Now
the
go to
magic
purple
number.
Portal. Get me my grape soda.
I should. Oh crap! Oh, dang it!
Fail. The squirrel has best.
The squirrel's already in the hole.
Yeah, the squirrel's winning.
What? No, I herded them there.
But it's still.
I put the furries in there.
That makes you the furry.
No, I said I put them in there, not I became one.
Takes a furry.
No, it does not.
Facts.
Ah! Lame.
Aim is bad. Get an aim assist like you did in,
Listen, I would use aimbot, but I can't.
like you did in frickin' Republic Commando. Aim assist.
Oh, please. I did that fair and square.
No, you did not do it for square. Attack aim assist.
Yeah, how's that for aim assist?
Took you 3 times. You finally turned on your hacks.
Oh my god. Okay.
This aim is just...
Go faster, fruitcake. I demand it.
I actually might not make it.
You're not going fast enough. I hereby strip you of your fruitcake privileges.
What? Oh! Whoa, all the way back here? Get out of here! Are you serious?
Well, needed that one.
Oh man! I don't care. You can call me Christian. You can call me whatever you want, Bobby. It didn't bother me.
Now then,
What?
get me a fruitcake. I
Hang
want
on,
it.
I gotta turn this down more.
I want the fruitcake moist. No strawberries.
What?
Extra banana.
What does that even mean? I want the fruitcake moist.
Yes, give me the fucking fruitcake I demand at these occasions. I also don't want it soggy. I want it moist but not soggy. Not hard.
When
as
is a fruitcake ever like soggy?
Just quiet down. The cat's is talking.
Okay.
I still want it. I don't want it hard as a brick, but I still want to be able to use it as a close-combat weapon for CQs.
But it's soft. How is it gonna be effective as CQC?
Just don't question fruitcakes.
Don't question
They have
fruitcakes.
magical mystic power, okay?
Like what?
Power to beat your ass.
How? As soon as you hit me with it, it splatters all over my face.
Then it blinds you.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not lethal, cats.
Anything can be lethal in large amounts.
Okay, yeah, you can drown me in fruitcake, but it's like you're not gonna.
Yeah, just mother's face, wrap it around saran wrap. There you go.
Wait,
Okay, fine. I'll yeah, that could work.
Wait, why do we need saran wrap?
Suffocation, cat. Suffocate. You listen. If you're gonna be talking about subduing people, you gotta be thinking about all forms here. Okay.
Why are we talking about killing you? I'm just saying.
Well, okay, because we're on suffocation, and so I'm merely just adding on to that point.
No, we're not. We're on the subject of I need a.
Listen. This stream is now sponsored by Hitman's R Us. Okay.
No.
We are now. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna bake me a fruitcake. I'm gonna Gordon Ramsay it. I'm gonna tell you it's raw. Slam it in your face. And it needs those exact parameters.
Right, so you're gonna insult me to make me better. That's what you're gonna do.
Yes. Exactly.
I don't know if you're capable of doing that, cats.
I am highly qualified.
To insult people? Oh wait, hold on. If I get you in a few bad League of Legends matches, Cats is definitely able to do that. Okay,
Oh,
I believe it.
Definitely. I played League with him 4 years ago.
My freaking teammates gonna freaking do this.
Though he will never, Cats, he will never reach the pedigree of Curtis.
Oh, who's Curtis?
Don't remind me of Curtis.
Who's this Curtis fellow? Now I'm intrigued.
He was an old friend that we played League of Legends with. Like, I still have him on Discord, but he hasn't like talked to me in years.
I don't even have him on Discord. I still have him on Skype.
Oh, Skype! Dude, Skype were the days, man. Skype were the days.
Dude,
oh, even more. Like, me and Cats and his brother talking over the phone, playing Wizard 101.
We would get our home line, like our
landline phone.
Landline.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's
play
awesome.
Wizard 101. We would be playing Wizard
101! I remember Wizard 101!
This was like the middle school days, too.
Yeah. Like we racked up that phone bill hard.
I still remember my parents bugging me like, "Hey, can you get off the phone for a minute? We need to make a phone call."
I still remember dial-up, man.
Magic the Gathering? Hey, Bobby, don't diss Magic the Gathering. I actually play that game.
Also, the Food Network cat still needs to make his case in the, against the Food Network, for the Food Network in the SIP tier courtroom. That still very much needs to happen.
Why am I defending this?
Gordon Ramsay versus the Food Network, that episode in Fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Gordon Ramsay, I completely forgot.
And then, you know what? Then the side arc of the No Fur Foundation, that needs to be continued.
You don't need to tell Thomas about that.
No Fur Foundation?
No Fur Foundation!
No, it's like an anti-furry.
Bobby, stop. You're not helping my innocence here.
The No Fur Foundation.
Stop it. You guys are...
I mean, if this is anti-furry, I am all for it.
You need to go watch our stream on that. I need to link that to you.
No Fur Foundation was in support of people getting Sphinx cats.
Yep.
I see.
And they have no fur, so hence the no fur. That's what he's been telling me.
I mean...
And these motherfuckers...
They might as well be scrotum cats.
These motherfuckers don't believe that Sphinx cats have the ability to be nice, can cuddle, be a great asset to your house. Sure, you gotta
they
give
also
it a...
have the asset of cats being colossal.
Bobby's famous "I'm not a woman" line was iconic. That was amazing.
Wait, was that Bobby's line?
Yeah, remember what he said? He's like, you don't watch the Food Network, and Bobby goes, "I'm not a woman." He goes, "Men can watch the Cooking Network too."
I'm sorry, I'm a dude and I work in food service.
No, not food service, the Food Network.
Yeah,
I watched the Food Network when I was younger. I don't watch it nowadays, but I still work in food service.
Yeah. No, it's the way he said it was. It's just the way I read it was so funny.
Oh, you need a drive bot.
No, I don't.
Yeah, dude, just you're letting your inner road rage get the better of you.
This is drive-by. I thought something else entirely.
I said drive bot.
I heard drive-by. I'm sorry.
I would never. No. Now get the sumo.
There we go. I can get the sumo. That's actually pretty good.
Dude, it's literally wearing a sumo outfit.
It's wearing a diaper.
It's a sumo outfit.
Yeah. Thanks, Bobby. Dude, that was a hilarious line. As soon as I looked over, and what made it even funnier is that I just got done fighting one of the more elite Nightcrawler PMC infantry in Fear. I looked over, it just took me by total surprise. That's why I was laughing so much. It was just such a serious moment. I look over, see that comment. It was just gold.
Sometimes I wish people from the FC watched our streams, but at the other times, I'm grateful they don't, because there'd be like...
Dude, I want to have more of your FC people in our streams. Like, Thomas would be a riot. It'd be awesome.
There'd be 200 things added to the list just by our streams alone.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
No, it's not, my dude.
Cats, imagine if Pig watched these streams.
Pig would never
Imagine the chaos.
Pig would
that
never
would
be caught
ensue.
dead watching these.
Are you sure about that?
I swear he would never watch these.
Oh, I'm certain if I DM'd him, he probably would.
Oh, they'd be here live, baby. They'd be here live. That's what we want.
Cats, remember, I've known Pig since Heavensward. I have known that man for 7 years. Do not underestimate.
Nah, dude, this is me we're talking about.
Do not underestimate.
You should have seen... Frick, Thomas, were you there for the infamous tank move moment?
He wasn't. No, he wasn't. Also, Bobby, by the way, I'm glancing over occasionally to see your comments. I'm trying to respond to them in a time. I'm paying attention to them. Although I know the stream is a tad delayed from what you're seeing, so that's why I'm not looking over like every 5 seconds or like 10 seconds.
I'm looking, but
yeah, Cats, you gotta keep me updated on the chat, yo.
I am keeping him updated. You need to get better.
What are you talking about? We've been discussing your love for Sphinx cats and the Food Network.
Exactly. That takes precedence.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm sorry,
Sure, okay.
Do you not subscribe to our Lord and Savior Oprah Winfrey and also the Food Network?
I sure as hell don't donate my hard-earned cash to the Food Network, if that's what you're asking.
Wait, you're telling me you don't watch VTubers?
What? No, it's...
You didn't get the joke. You didn't get the joke. You said I don't donate my whole cold heart.
No. I get that, but it's like, that didn't really... That didn't mix well.
You didn't say the line right.
What? Okay. Okay. All right. Cats is now a line reader. Okay.
I am. I can read your mind.
No, line, not mind.
If you guys are streaming, this is great.
Dude, everybody who has seen this, I kid you not, like has said they love it. Like, and I'm so happy that like to deliver. Like we have a fun time doing these. We really do. Ah shit, I missed.
If you ever want to go back to our archive streams, I highly recommend.
Oh, they're all on there. I
highly recommend episode 1 of Nier Automata. That was the game. That was the day.
The dancer fight. The dancer fight. That was legend.
That was episode 3. Go.
Oh yeah, it took us 2 streams. It took us 2 streams, Thomas, to get through the intro of the damn game. That's right.
Oh wait, no, I remember this.
That's right.
I remember hearing about this.
Took him 2 fucking streams to get through the intro, and we're just like, oh jeez, like, oh man, that was so great.
It's not my fucking control scheme for keyboard and mouse is shit.
Oh yeah, that was before you used the controller. To be fair.
Hello,
we kept on telling you to use controller.
Before he says anything.
Boy.
We are currently streaming this to YouTube. Have your piece if you don't want to be set. If you don't want to be heard.
I just came to ask Black's thoughts on the WoW token coming to Classic.
Oh, is that Lee?
Wait, hold up, what?
Yeah, that's Lee.
Hey!
Wait, I have not heard about this.
Yeah, WoW token's coming to Classic. You not hear about that? Yeah, it's coming.
No.
It's coming. Blizzard even released an official excuse as to why they're doing it. Look on Wowhead.
Oh, hey, also Lee, dude, I have not forgotten about Command & Conquer and Middle Earth. Yeah, did you? How did the installation go for those?
Pretty smooth.
Okay, are they both working?
I think so. I've been able to run them and play them.
Okay, that's a good start. Have you tried hooking up to like the fan servers?
Only on general.
Okay.
Bobby, which
the Battle for Middle Earth ones are pretty easy, but dude, let's do it. You got time on Friday?
Depends on what time.
Oh, when are you free?
I honestly don't know. Probably later in the night, like around this time.
Okay, well I'm down. I'm down to do a late game because we'll do our stream early.
That'd be pretty fun, man. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, let's do it. Because me and Cats will be doing our. Yeah, me and Cats are. Hey, hang on. Me and Cats will be doing our stream like this early, and then we can just do our stuff later. So I'm down.
Yeah, that works. I'm busy earlier.
By the way, Bobby, we are currently in my the Final Fantasy FC Discord that I'm in. Is where we're currently hanging out at.
Ricky.
Yeah,
you guys watch that TV show Trailer Park Boys?
I know what it is. I don't really watch it that much though.
I've never heard of it.
It's like a trashier version of Letterkenny.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the trashier version of what now?
Trailer Park Boys is like a trashier version of Letterkenny.
What's that?
Letterkenny is like it's like a Canadian sitcom.
Okay, that's the issue. I don't know Canadian television.
It's pretty prevalent in the U.S.
Yeah, no, it is.
I think it's fairly prevalent.
Yeah,
I know a lot of the guys I went to school with were watching it. That's how they all learned about a boot.
Oh my gosh.
What's that a boot?
I learned about that through freaking Fairly Odd Parents and the Canadian Mountie episode.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I like that TV show. That was a good show.
It was, but like SpongeBob, it was good until a specific point, and then it just sucked.
Yeah, that's what happens with a lot with, especially animated shows over time.
To be fair,
There's
that's
a certain-
Nickelodeon and deciding to continue the show after the original creator died.
Yep.
Oh, did he die?
Yeah, he
What
did.
happened?
No, the original creator of SpongeBob is dead.
Oh, yeah.
Butch Hartman's still alive.
I didn't know he made Fairly Odd Parents too, huh?
No, Butch Hartman's still alive.
Butch Hartman just can't draw anymore.
Oh, did we switch gears over to SpongeBob there for a sec?
No, I said I made a comment saying, like SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents sucked in the later seasons.
Oh, well, yeah, it's because SpongeBob's creator died.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but we have to admit, the
Under the Sea.
they actually released a brand new SpongeBob game that actually got critical acclaim.
Wasn't it just a re-release of an older game?
No, that was rehydrated, but after that they had the Cosmic Shake.
I believe that was
Oh,
in
I
its,
didn't
its
know
own original project too. Actually, no, I fell.
Made by
Dang
the same
it.
creators of, made by the same creators of Battle for Bikini Bottom and the movie game. Also, the SpongeBob movie game was really good.
Yeah, well, Heavy Iron
it?
Studios that developed both of them actually did a good job with them. That's why it's a good development company.
It's literally like they did the impossible. They made a licensed product game good.
Well, no, I mean, like, to be fair, like Batman Arkham Asylum was amazing too.
Okay, that's
And Arkham
different.
City and Arkham Knight.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
Wasn't the recent Spider-Man pretty good?
yeah. That's kind of Insomniac's making it. My boys at the Ratchet and Clank developers.
They're making a Wolverine game as well, and that's, from what I heard, supposed to be a hard rated M.
Oh, you're screwed, my man.
I don't know. Do you guys ever read books? I don't know. I know some of you. It's tedious if any of you can even read, but do any of you guys ever read like books?
The last book I read was Neuromancer by William Gibson.
I used to read this this book when I was a kid. It was called the Inheritance series. The first book was just called Aragon.
Oh, nice.
And they made a movie of it, and it was really bad.
The Aragon movie.
Do you remember?
Oh, I remember the live action Aragon movie. Oh yeah.
It was really
and
bad.
they made that tie-in video game that was complete garbage too.
I didn't even know there was a video game.
Yeah, there was.
So it must have been really bad then.
It was not good. Oh my frick this.
But yeah, Disney Plus is actually making a TV series about it now.
Oh, it's gonna be garbage then.
Yeah.
If they're making it, it's gonna be shit.
I'm gonna blow all y'all's mind. As a kid, I loved the Aragon movie.
I mean, as a kid, sure.
Oh my!
I thought it was a great movie.
You're not like as a kid. You're an idiot as a kid. Let's
Your
be honest.
expectations
We're all
are
idiots
it, and listen, as a kid, your expectations are zero.
Right? Yeah. Like you're gonna be like impressed by like the simplest thing.
Yeah, you can watch like My
You know,
Little
so as a
Shortcake and
kid-
still love it.
Yeah, as a kid, I give myself as a kid leeway when it comes to stuff that I liked as a kid, because I was like, everyone's a fucking idiot as a kid. Kids are stupid.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
shit,
there's.
I enjoyed
Oh
that
my-
M. Night Shyamalan
Screw this.
adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender as a kid. Like,
No,
that was hot fucking garbage.
Are you talking
Okay,
about
I'm
the
sorry.
live action one?
Yes.
Holy shit! As a kid, I hated the live action one. 'Cause I'm
I
like,
didn't see
"That's
it,
not
but it was
how-"
bad.
I'm like, that's not how firebending works. They don't need fire.
Didn't they only really focus on like one part of the series too?
Yeah,
Like when they
only
went to the
focused on-
South Pole.
They only focused on book one. They still cut a lot of content out.
They cut out the Kyoshi Warriors because apparently M. Night Shyamalan was like, yeah, I cut them out.
Wait,
because
wait. They put. I thought they were just focusing on like one event in book one. They put the entirety of book one into
Yes.
into a movie.
Yes, and
That's
they're like,
that's not enough time though. That's like,
No,
Now I can get
dude,
it's not.
that's aren't there like 20 episodes
there's,
in like the
no,
season?
there's like 40.
24. There's
It's like 20, isn't it?
24,
Oh, sorry, wait, I'm
25.
thinking book two. I'm thinking
Yeah,
book
there's
two.
a lot. That's like in each episode's like what, like 30 minutes?
Sorry, I was
So you're
thinking-
trying to squeeze what's 25 times 30? It's like 750 minutes of of time into like how long is the runtime for that movie? Probably no more than 2 hours. Yeah.
It was like an hour and a half.
Oh god. So you tried to squeeze 750 minutes of content into 90 minutes.
Which is not a good idea on paper to begin with.
No, not when you're looking at it like that. Not at
Nope.
all.
I never understood why M. Night Shyamalan was so hated.
You know, he made one of my favorite movies. Oh, go ahead.
Very simple.
I think he's
Like,
polarizing.
His big shtick is adding a giant twist to his show.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like you can pretty much guess the trajectory of most of his movies.
One of my favorite movies he ever made is still Signs, with Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix.
I will say this though, is that his earlier movies were a lot better than his later movies.
Yeah, I second that. Well, that's why I say Signs. That was 2002.
Yeah, I actually just recently watched it. That was actually
That's a really good movie. Well, it's really it's based off like faith too. It has a lot of faith kind of elements to it, and just believing and just being with your family.
Too, it was like loosely based on a true story as well, like very loosely, but it was still loosely.
Well, and then the theory is that the aliens aren't really aliens, but they're demons, and that the water's holy water.
Yeah.
Considering all the religious imagery there is.
Oh, I never even looked at it that way. That's a good way to look at it.
I never did either until I started reading about it, and then I started noticing people like pointing out, like for example, when Mel Gibson takes his family out to the pizza place, there's a playground in the shape of a cross, for example. Very subtle, but just part of the religious imagery.
Right. Well, nothing like there's no like visual imagery in movies that's there for an accident. You know what I mean? Like,
it's all crafted. Well, and not to mention Mel Gibson was a reverend. He's like an ex. The movie starts with him being the movie starts with him being an ex-reverend, and then ending.
I thought you meant like him as a person was a reverend.
No, he's definitely not.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, I know he had like a come to Jesus moment a few years back.
Well, he claims he's Catholic. I don't know how Catholic he is, but
he made that good movie, Hacksaw Ridge.
Well, he also made the Passion of the Christ, which is a good one.
Good.
Oh God, do not ever say the Passion of the Christ movie in my presence.
Dude, hey, you know what? Despite
Wasn't it a good movie,
dude,
it's a good movie. But I had to take a class for my associate's degree.
Oh, I see. So you had to you were forced to watch it.
I was forced to watch it. I was forced to watch it, the Oedipus complex one, because we had to be the Oedipus complex in the Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, you want to fuck your mom and kill your dad.
So we had to watch the Oedipus complex, that and a Funeral Parade of Roses. Has anyone here ever heard of a Funeral Parade of Roses?
What is it?
It is a Japanese version of the Oedipus complex, but instead of fucking mom, the story's about a son getting picked out by his dad and is in a sexual relationship with his dad.
That sounds more like an allegory to what's going on in J-pop.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But J-pop and K-pop, really.
But anyway,
any of pops, right?
But the entire story is about the boy cross-dressing, getting pimped out by his own father, and then getting into a relationship, and then the Oedipus complex going through the dad literally commits.
Do you know what the Oedipus complex is?
Yes, I do.
You ever read Oedipus Rex?
Yes, I had to for the class, and then I had to write a fucking report about the Oedipus complex.
Did you ever? So I take it then you read Romeo and Juliet. Then.
Oh, I love Romeo and Juliet.
It's a good one. Did you ever see the really shitty?
Oh, the Leonardo DiCaprio one!
Yeah. I'm talking about this.
Dude, that one is so bad. It's so. Wait.
It's a gun. What?
Wait. It's so bad. It's good. That's how I say that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That is a guilty pleasure one for me. I'm just like.
Okay. Best part. Two things. One, I gotta finish my point that I was making earlier.
Go for it.
Is that the Baz Luhrmann one?
I think so.
Yes.
But anyway,
that
so
one was enjoyable.
So
it was good, but it was just so ridiculous.
Yes. So anyway, hold on. Anyway, so what I was saying before is that yeah. So Lee, gosh dang it, Lee. The movie starts with Mel Gibson being an ex-reverend, and then at the very end of the movie in Signs, he becomes a reverend again because his faith is restored.
I don't even remember him. I don't remember him becoming a movie or a reverend at the end of the movie.
He it's very subtle. But you'll actually notice too that there was a cross hanging on the wall, and he took it down because he had it.
I do remember that scene. Okay.
Yep. And then at the very end of the movie, he puts the cross back up.
Okay, I remember.
Anyway, hold on, cats. But hold on, cats. But no, Passion of the Christ is one of our favorite movies. Well, we're believers anyway. But aside from the point, it really, if you read scripture, man, like just the brutality that the Romans inflicted on Jesus is, like, insane.
If you've read anything about the Romans.
Well, that too. But, like, Jesus' crucifixion was so brutal. And the movie just nails... I mean, it nails it to the best that they could from interpretation.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Actually, did you know people are saying that, apparently it was impossible for, the nails to actually be on his palms?
Yeah, and you know where that theory came from? The Azov crucifixion.
What's that?
It's a video of the Azov Battalion, which is like a paramilitary group in Ukraine that's fighting the Russians at the moment. Apparently they crucified somebody. And they were saying, like, in the video how, like, they put the spikes through the wrists. And some people were, like, saying, well, like, it's not a real crucifixion if they put it through the wrists. But then other people were commenting and saying that, like, well, if you put it through the hand, it's just gonna rip right through your hands.
Yep.
There's no bone, crossbone in your hand.
But people have to realize that we're also talking about Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not just like a normal person, to be fair.
Didn't we watch The Life of Brian recently?
Dude, I wasn't there for that.
You weren't there for it, were you?
No, I had stuff to do that day.
You were supposed to be there because you were all excited to watch it. We
but
watched
then
it.
It had to happen on a day I had something. I forgot what I was doing, but I remember it was like something I couldn't afford to miss.
Anytime that I would think of the Passion of the Christ, I think of the scene from The Life of Brian where he's like sitting on the ground and singing "Always Look on the Bright Side of."
Oh my gosh.
Also, Bobby, to reiterate on the Romeo and Juliet thing, imagine the Montagues and the Capulets being mobs.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no. Best part. I just remember what I was. Yeah, I just remember what I was gonna say. The fishing scene where he goes Romeo, and he's just shooting the 9mm into the freaking water.
Yeah. So literally.
I love that part.
The fucking.
They are literally gangs. The Montagues
Yeah.
and the Capulets become gangs, and
so stupid.
Literally, they are shooting each other with guns while speaking in Old English. They never updated the.
That's the funniest
speaking.
fucking part too.
They're
Yeah,
like
it's all done in like Shakespearean.
It's like a fever dream, really.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
You just see them being like, oh Romeo, pulls out a clock. He's just like, wherefore art thou Romeo?
The scene that sticks in my mind, and it's been so long since I've seen that movie. Like I saw it in like high school, but like it's like the dude sitting in the fucking limousine, and he goes, "Get my sword," and the camera like pans over, and it's a fucking gun. I'm like, are you fucking? They had guns at the time.
Something else.
Listen.
But
listen.
The
When they were
part is that on the gun, it says sword.
Listen. When they're doing the table reading, okay, for this movie, no one gave a fuck. They just literally they said everything goes. Everything goes.
Everybody reading their scripts probably just laughing their ass off.
At the point.
They're literally like, well, we can't. This is like they're shooting guns, but in the script it says, well, he needs a sword. So what do we do? And it says, well, just print fucking sword on the gun, obviously.
Better yet, just you wanna have it be a sword. Just give him armor-piercing bullets. There's your sword.
No, you have to make it more obvious. People.
You just gotta make the gun like what the media tries to make. AR-15, you know.
No.
Oh, hey, yeah. Put a pistol grip on it. Becomes an M60. I like that one.
No, guys, you're forgetting the best part. Who was Romeo's best friend, by the way? I'm trying to remember his name.
I tip of my tongue. I can't remember though.
Who's Romeo's best friend?
Mercutio.
Yes.
Like I remember the big thing that like the big gunfight at the beginning. You just see him come out with a Hawaiian T-shirt.
That's right.
The clothing, because they were all trying to be like the Italian mob. You were right. Yeah, they were all like.
What's like what the freaking the movie?
Mob.
The movie's like based in like LA too. It's like this weird like location on top of it.
Where the fuck is the mob in the LA? They're not even based in LA.
I know.
No, there's mobs.
Okay, I'm tired.
I mean, I guess if you watch that movie Casino.
But literally, like it's based like in like a city. It's like a random city.
What?
The mob is in LA.
They are in LA, but they're not based out of LA. They're based out of New York.
True. I just remember there was a Twitch streamer who was IRL streaming at a restaurant in LA, and like his viewers started calling the fucking restaurant, and the owner came up to him and he's like, "Listen here, you little shit! I got mob connections. You better cut that stream off."
Oh my gosh.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the
I
restaurant
found
owners
it.
in Chicago have like mob connections too.
Guys, I found the scene. I found it.
The one with he says, "Get my sword."
No. The one with
Get my Glock 19.
It's the one. Okay. So to make it even better, so the Hawaiian shirt scene, they are literally at a gas station. They are literally pumping gas into their car.
Oh god, I remember.
Just
I remember.
They like even one of them has a grill that just says "sin" on it. I'm posting
It just keeps getting fucking worse.
It's a Baz Luhrmann movie, but
Yeah. Well, you know what didn't Schwarzenegger do a like a spoof movie of Hamlet?
I couldn't even imagine if he tried to do Hamlet.
I think he did.
Get to the literature.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm hasting it. Romeo and Juliet, the petrol station.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh my god.
I want to see the fishing with the pistol. That's what I want to see.
No. It gets even better. All the guns clips have the freaking family seals on them.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. The guns were like super ornate and like they look like plastic.
Yeah, and you see like one of these guys is like has an open shirt, like he's like showing stuff with a Hawaiian shirt. The other guy has a shirt. Sorry, he's wearing a tank top with his Hawaiian shirt. He's got big hair doing his ball.
Baz Luhrmann adapting a William Shakespeare play. It's just
Well, fry my hide! You sure know how to shoot!
Oh my god, dude, I'm re-looking through the scene, and it's like all the Montagues are like shirtless, wearing half-open Hawaiian t-shirts, while all the Capulets are just like kind of Italian.
I can smell it.
Or wait, is it Italian? I can't.
It's most likely probably some like Italian sort of reference
like
to the mob.
Baz Luhrmann's adaptation of The Great Gatsby was just something else.
Wait a minute.
Listen, they're not even adaptations. They are reimaginings of.
No.
Yeah.
What? You did The Great Gatsby? Oh, that was the 2013 one!
Yeah, no, it's
He did that?
Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Oh, I didn't know that was him.
Yeah,
It's
that was
even better.
That was Baz
What?
Luhrmann.
Better. One of the Capulets he's wearing a suit. So he's wearing a suit, and his dress shirt is Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I wanted to look up the fishing scene. That it's legendary. It's legendary.
I was actually just thinking about looking that.
Look, dude, it's legendary. All I remember is Leonardo walks over and the guy goes, Romeo! And he's boing, boing, and he's like twirling the Glock or the Beretta in his hand as he's shooting.
All I'm seeing is the fish tank scene.
Dude, it's there. The fishing scene is there. I just don't. I forget what it's called though. But it's like him at the beach. It's weird. But it's so funny. I don't know who. I don't know what principal or what curriculum thought it was a great idea to show 15-year-olds this movie and then try to relate it to the actual book.
No, so
Yeah,
apparently
it's,
also Lucio crashes the capitalist party. Like, they literally have him as a drag queen.
That makes sense.
I mean, like, I've seen, like, really good, like, renditions of Romeo and Juliet that are actually done properly, and just watching it is just like, ugh.
Listen, you want to watch
the
Romeo?
delivery is just terrible.
Do you want to watch Romeo and Juliet the normal way, or do you want to watch the crack version? I prefer the crack version.
See, the thing is that, like, each one has its own little perks to it. Like, the crack version, it's just fuck the crack version.
It really was.
I remember I've watched the Leonardo DiCaprio version 3 times in high school.
We watched it in class for a class. It was hilarious.
I remember watching it in English class. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I remember what we'd do. When we were doing poetry, we'd watch the original movie first, and then we'd watch the crack version and compare the two.
Was that like, it had to be like junior year, right?
Oh, no,
We watched it freshman year.
No. This was middle school. This was.
Oh yeah, see, even younger for him.
7th grade.
I think that was freshman year too for me.
Oh, gosh dang it.
And then I had to watch it back in junior year. It was great. I was like, you gotta love bad movies. Like, movies so bad they're good.
Yeah, it's like The Room. It's like The Room.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood is trash.
No, shut up.
Of us came to the same
I'm
conclusion.
sorry, I do not respect Hollywood.
No, not Hollywood, Bollywood.
Oh, I heard Hollywood. What's
Oh yeah, the
Bollywood.
Pacific
Oh
Rim,
my God.
the Pacific,
Never heard of Bollywood.
the Pacific Rim spinoff was Atlantic Rift or whatever the heck it was called.
It's Bollywood is like those really bad Indian movies, but they're so bad they're good, and there's a lot of dancing, and like there's always like an action hero Rambo guy in the movie.
Honestly,
You know what
the
movie we
Uganda.
like a watch party for? Rise Roar Revolt.
Oh my gosh, dude, we need to watch. Yeah, we need to watch the Room. That. Oh, Tommy Wiseau. Tommy, you know what that is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, The Room is one of the best examples of the so bad it's good.
You know, I like how we were supposed to end the stream like 30 minutes ago, but we just like.
Oh, this is too much fun. This is just too much fun now.
We've been continuing it out of just pure bashing Romeo and Juliet.
Is it like a
Romeo
horror
and
movie?
No.
No, The Room is. Oh man, I'll let Thomas break it down.
Okay.
I mean, I'm looking at
The Room is like a romantic drama that is just like so
bad. Yeah.
They dubbed over like some of the most random ass scenes that have become absolute memes.
Yeah.
Have you seen some of like the really cheesy Japanese horror movies?
Yep.
Some of them were like-
Here's one of the most famous lines. One of the worst lines of the thing is
Doggy.
I know, and then the
that's the line right there.
I got the results back. It's definitely I definitely got breast cancer, or whatever the line is.
It's because they try to translate it to English. But the English is so fucking bad. It's like 90s, early 2000s and 90s translations from Japanese to English.
Yeah,
We're like
Bobby's
fucking
right.
road.
It took an hour, but we'll call it an hour 15. 45 minutes later.
This is too much fun. Like you gotta know when you're having too much fun, and you just gotta keep the train rolling, folks.
I'm sorry, but like Lee coming in here just like made this a hell of a lot funnier.
Oh, this is great. We need to have all the again. I'd love to have as many of the FC people in here as possible. We'd have a riot.
Dude, like Lee, these are how Westworld streams go.
Oh, they're just casual conversations about random bullshit.
Again, I did tell you this is stream from YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Therefore, I cannot be sued.
Cats watches. Nah, I'll spare myself from that one.
What?
Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna.
You can get
I'm
back
not gonna.
in
Sorry, what was that?
Alright, I need to.
Too far, too far. I don't know. Did I say something wrong?
What?
I don't even know what you said.
No, it's Bobby. He said, Riot's worse than the ones in 2022. Too far, too far. Wait, doesn't Bobby have work tomorrow?
I don't even know what.
Damn it,
I thought Bobby was in college. Oh yeah. Also, this is our viewer in New York that watches us, gentlemen.
Yeah, so he's in college.
They should have introduced him a lot sooner than that.
Wait, no, you guys live on the West Coast.
No, Fruitcake lives in West Coast. I live
So it's like
I live in
good.
Central.
I almost said Central Pacific there because he has West
So it's literally only 12 o'clock for Fruitcake. It's freaking 2 o'clock for me. And for Bobby here, it's like 3, and I'm just like,
Yeah, he's in New York, man.
go to sleep.
I'm also West Coast.
Wait. I just remembered. Okay, what happened to the? I need to get sleep from my job tomorrow.
What?
We already went over this.
Yeah.
Become way too entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not stopping it now. This is too good. Sleep? What's that?
Remember, this goes on the list, and we don't inform fans of what happens here. Okay? We're good. We don't need we don't need to inform no pig. We don't need to inform no vamps.
I mean, Pig, I can guarantee you I won't inform. Vamps.
I know where Pig lives.
Wait, what was that? Wait a minute, Lee, I just realized what your profile picture was. Is that Hu Tao as a goose?
Yes, it is. It's Goose Tao.
Oh my god.
Did you ever play that game, The Goose Simulator?
No.
Oh my gosh, I do know what it is though.
Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah, Untitled Goose Game, thank you.
I'm sorry, but get my third favorite Genshin waifu out of the goose.
Nah, man, I love fucking Goose.
I'm sorry, but Hu Tao is much better.
It's an awkward choice of words.
Oh yeah, Lee, I did tell you, I did get Ganya's bow in the end.
Yeah, you did tell me.
I got one copy of it, and I'm like, I'm fine, I have the collection now. I have the best girl and her weapon.
I rolled a Baiju, Kave, and a 10.
Who the fuck Baiju is?
Baiju's the guy from Liyue, he's the pharmacist.
Oh, he's the snack guy. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. He's the snack guy.
He's the snake guy that they said that they were going to introduce like a few years back.
But they never did because they didn't have.
That's because
Dendro
he's. I think he was supposed to be Dendro. He's supposed to be a Dendro character.
Oh, he's supposed to be an arrow. Sorry,
No, he's always been Dendro.
Oh my gosh.
Heal with the force, Fruitcake.
Ah, I need to go back and write that
I don't know
animal.
if they always had his what
Gosh,
do
dang
you
it.
call it?
Good.
The talisman things that they have to carry around.
No, they changed his design a little bit from his NPC design.
Cause now you can actually see his talisman.
Yeah, like you couldn't. They also changed his gauntlets.
I also rolled like a Yoimiya on accident too.
I got a fit. I got the girl that has the disease, whatever it's called.
Oh, don't you get it from like the main quest line?
No, apparently you don't.
Really? I thought you did.
Well, I don't know because I'm only just almost done with the frickin' eye patch man.
Eye patch.
I'm about to be.
Oh my.
Alright, man.
All good, man.
That's
We'll be doing this again tomorrow, so feel free to join us again.
We will be, but yeah, we will be doing this again tomorrow. But just
Yep,
so
sounds
you guys
good.
know, we usually only. Okay, I was gonna tell you we usually stream. We usually only stream Fridays, Saturdays, maybe Sundays.
Yeah, it's an exception this week time because Cats is in the middle of some life changes.
Oh yeah, but Fruitcake, they have changed the time that we are raiding.
Okay.
We're now raiding from 10 o'clock my time, so if we want to do a Saturday stream, we got to do it a bit earlier.
Okay.
We just have to do it before 10 o'clock my time.
Sounds good. No, the other reason I'm dying too is that I'm paying more attention to the conversation than the gameplay at this point.
Now,
I can't see shit. Okay.
Good. Now Lee, more Genshin questions. Favorite Archon? I will judge you.
Trying to think, which one do I use the most? I think Zhongli. I use Zhongli a lot. It's got to be a tie between Zhongli or Venti. I use them both quite a bit. In terms of personality-wise, I think Venti takes the cake, though. Raiden's I think Yae Miko is cooler, or funnier. Especially her interactions with Goro.
Look out, Jack! It's an ambush!
Have you done his side quest yet?
What? Are you serious? My guy wouldn't punch. Brilliant, Jack.
You right?
That's stupid. He literally did the animation to shoot, and I was out of juice. Wow. That's stupid. I got this now. That's stupid. I was the last enemy, too. That's even more frustrating.
So, back to Lee. Favorite Archon?
I think he said he was going to be back, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he said he had to go somewhere.
Oh my god, bolt gun's on sale.
Oh yeah, dude, bolt gun. I want to get that thing. It looks really fun.
I've actually been getting into Warhammer.
We should do Space Marine at some point. Co-op campaign.
Okay, dude, I want to know what your favorite Warhammer faction is. I've been looking into the lore.
Hold on.
Bobby,
kill these
Warhammer
guys for.
faction.
Oh, Warhammer faction. Definitely the Imperium of Man.
Oh, but there's multiple Imperium of Man factions.
You know, a lot of people diss on them. I like the Sisters of Battle.
Dude, those are meta sheep. You are a meta sheep.
But then again, I also like the what the heck is it? The Temples of Chaos or whatever the heck it's like. They have like 4 different assassin types, and one of them is so lethal that they only call them in to literally like destroy planets. Like that's how lethal these things are.
Yeah. Bobby, do you know Warhammer 40K? So, looks like Fruitcake likes the nuns with guns. That is literally what they are called. They are literally just nuns with guns. What faction do you think I'm part of?
Eldar.
Really? You think I'm part of Space Elves?
Yes.
Space Elves?
Yes.
Really?
Okay, what faction are you a part of?
I was leaning more towards, like, Necrons.
Yeah, I can see that too, I guess.
Why does everyone say Space Elves?
The Eldar are a cool faction, but they're a little too fragile. Like Dawn of War, the strategy games, a little too fragile for me in that realm.
Why does everyone say I'm Eldar player?
Okay, am I?
Okay. Hey, Lee, do you play Warhammer?
Oh yeah, which one?
40K.
No.
Do you know the factions at least?
Mm-hmm.
What faction do you think I would be a part of?
Well,
What?
I said, I can't think of the name. Probably Eldar.
I guessed that too!
Everyone say the Eldar. Do I just get like space elf energy or something?
I wouldn't say that.
It's because they're the weakest in melee combat.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's true. They are. They're
very
their
fragile.
Stats are shit for. They're very squishy.
Yeah, this is true.
Sherlock. They are space elves. In what form of media are elves bodybuilders?
If you look at and I'm not saying it's good.
Legless.
But if you look at the Age of Sigmar from fantasy, the elves are fucking beasts.
That is still
They
Warhammer.
can. It's still Warhammer. I think they're not technically part of the same universe. I don't know how they're doing this now.
No, they're different universes.
Age of Sigmar is different still.
Yeah, it's.
I wish they'd go back to just regular. I wish they'd just undo the end times. End times sucked.
What do you mean? Is that how fantasy ended?
Yeah, that's how the old world ended in fantasy, was the end times.
Why did that suck?
It's just the way that they played it out was essentially like so the weird thing was, so like essentially, imagine you've been following a story for nigh on like 10 years, right? And then the way that they end the story is, and then everyone died.
But they all died?
Yeah. And that's how they ended the story, and then everyone died. Except a few. They were reborn into gods.
Is that like Sigmar and shit?
Sigmar was never an actual character, he was always a god. But like Teclis, Tyrion were characters in the old world. They were the twin elf brothers. Now they're actual fucking gods. And still no one respects Teclis, which I find hilarious. Considering he's like one of the greatest sorcerers that has ever lived in time forever. Ilariel, the Ever Queen, became a god. Marathi, the Dark Queen, that bitch, became a god. Malekith became a god. Trying to think. A few other people, I think, they reintroduced, but for the most part, they kept most of like the main legendary lords, I guess you could say, intact. So like, I think Karl Franz is supposed to be Sigmar in the Age of Sigmar. It's not necessarily Karl Franz. It's just Sigmar in Karl Franz's body.
Aren't you guys happy you saved our little flut friend? She may come in handy again sometime.
But yeah, that's why a lot of people weren't so happy with the end times, because it kind of fucking sucked.
Okay, well apparently if I ever play Warhammer, I'm space elves.
You know, in Dawn of War, the Eldar are good, but you have to be very fast with them. Like, you have to be able to know when to strike and know how to build up your forces. Once you master that with them, they're pretty good.
I'm surprised, Fruitcake, you're not a Tyranid player.
Generally, I go for Orc or Tyranids.
I honestly, I like the Space Marines a lot. My favorite chapter is probably the White Scars.
I like the Cult of Speed.
Yeah, those are good too. Really, yep.
I just like the orcs because like their whole philosophy is if they believe it works, it's going to work.
Oh yeah, like for example, they paint their ships red because they think it flies faster, and it does.
Yeah,
well,
and then it absolutely does.
The orcs have the power of belief, whatever they believe.
Yeah, if they believe that painting themselves like a certain color will make them deal more damage, hey, guess what? Gork and Mork just might see fit to imbue them with some energy.
Exactly.
Oddly enough, though, in 40k, I don't really like how the orcs play. Or they don't call them orcs; they call them greenskins because they include the goblins.
Yep.
Did they ever? Was there ever a reason why? I'm sure there is. Why the what the fuck? Not the hobgoblins. We all know why the hobgoblins aren't part. the fucking what are they called? The guys that hang around with the ogres.
Oh, I don't know.
Noblars.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different types of goblins. There's goblins, there's orcs, there's fucking noblars, hobgoblins. I'm sure there's other types. Yeah, essentially what black orcs. Turn my
Oh
HUD
jeez.
off.
Dang it.
Say goodnight, Jack.
Please. Yes! Okay, put me back to the beginning of the map. I like it. Alright, we'll do one more area quick, and then I will call it. Get these rest of these power cells. We gotta go out there this time. Or you know what? Yeah, may as well. I'm gonna push through this. And then we'll pretty much be done with area 2. That. Thanks, yeah. Well, I just played this recently, so I know where most stuff is, Bobby.
You play?
Oh, Jack and Daxter, the first one. Oh! It just crashed.
Did you at least save your progress?
Oh, I don't know. Stand by, dude. That's so lame.
Haley, do we have any info on Fontaine yet?
What?
Wow.
Genshin Fontaine. The next continent.
Probably not until a while.
Because like they already leaked like what the Archon looks like.
I imagine it's probably not going to be until like the end of the year. If they put if they push it that fast. Because it took them a while to get Sumeru up and running. So I don't know like how deep into Fontaine they are in terms of like production.
Well, I mean, Sumeru is one of the biggest areas in the game.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I think
Sumeru is quite large.
I'm gonna have to hit the hay soon, man.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Let's see. What did I get? Oh yeah, I have all the power cells that I got here. Just gotta go all the way back to the beginning now. Yeah, we'll call it here in a second. I won't have to go to my. I won't do the whole next area. All good. Oh wait, that was a waste of time. That sucks. I've actually never had this thing crash on me like that before. So that is a first. Oh, gee. Oh, come on. That was dumb. Once again, can't see anything. Yeah, Bobby, it could have been way worse, but it wasn't. Yeah. Oh, I did it again. Whoops. I haven't been this way yet. Check this out real quick. Oh, actually, yeah, I have. Oh, yeah, I already have. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I don't care about those precursor orbs. I don't care about them.
What's up?
Winter is on sale.
Oh shit, hold
What was I gonna say? I appreciate that, Bobby. Hey, are you talking about as far as speed goes? Like I'm streaming it. Or what do you mean by that? Whoopsies. I hate these things so much. Ah, come on. No, this actually. Oh, come on. No, whatever. I go back to the beginning anyway. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I go back to the beginning, and I can live with that. That's so dumb. Like I said, I'm like on autopilot anyway. Okay. Good. Well, I'm glad it did, Bobby. I'm saving it really quick. Can I get all the... Nope. So I still have to get that one. I just hate the swamp. Swamp's really annoying. Oh. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah, but that really is just the goal in general, is just to make people's lives and nights a lot better and do what we can. What were we gonna say, Cats?
Apparently, I'm looking at Steam right now, there is a Warhammer 40k or real-time strategy RTS.
Yeah, it's called Dawn of War, the one I've been talking about. I love that game.
No, it's Warhammer 40k Gladius.
Yeah, no, there's that one too. But Dawn of War is the more popular one. I really like Dawn of War. Great game.
Dawn of War, $12, $13.
I'd pick up all three of them if you can. The third one wasn't received that well, but if it's cheap, me and you can play the skirmish on that. It's fun. They're simplified. Oh gosh, I did it again. They're simplified RTSs, but they're a lot of fun.
Do you get to choose your faction?
Yeah, you do. At least in like.
Play a Space Marine.
No, you get to play as multiple factions: Eldar, Dark Eldar, Chaos Marines, Space Marines, the Imperial Guard. It's really cool. Although in the third one, I think there's only 3 factions. Oh, and the Orcs, you can play as the Orcs too, which are a lot of fun.
Okay, back.
Hello, Lee. Thank you for allowing us to make your night better.
What's that?
She's talking to Bob, or talking to our viewer. Oh gosh dang it! Oh, yeah, our viewer from New York.
I was making some corn.
There you go. Can't
Yeah, I
beat
love
some
corn.
good old corn.
Nope, I can't.
Hit the hay now.
All right. Yeah, I'll call it here in a second. Yeah, man, sounds good. I'll hit you up.
Bye.
Yep, night.
Yeah, corn's in season right now, so I always pick up like a couple
It's the way to do it.
couple of them, and every time I go to the store, because it's only like what, $1 to get like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, dude, yeah, that even the bagged corn is cheap as well.
Yeah, yeah, all year round. It's pretty depending on where you live, I guess. But for
Yeah.
all year
Well,
round.
even corn here in California is not like it's pricier, but it's not as bad. You can still get the bag stuff for cheap.
I'm actually curious, like how if you would, like, since corn's in season now, how much is like, because I go out to the store and get some fresh
Well,
corn.
I mean, oh yeah, it's not necessarily fresh. It's the bag stuff, like some of it frozen. But
if it's like frozen,
yeah,
like $4 for a whole bag.
It's not that bad. Like it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's not like, I think a bag has like 10 cobs in it.
Yeah.
So it's
well, and
$4
also
for
we're
10
talking.
cobs.
I'm talking about like the diced up corn too, just like the kernels.
Oh, even that, yeah. Oh, that's even cheaper, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like we get, dude. Like sometimes, like for family dinners, we'll get like a bag or 2 of that because it's just nice and easy. And,
Yeah.
it's still good.
I'll do that, and we'll make like cream corn out of it sometimes.
There you
Or
go.
I'll, like, put it in like was it like chili?
Yeah, it's just a good
add
combination
filler.
too. For sure.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just filler. You know, it's kind of like it's sweet a little bit, but like for the most part, it's just kind of there. As filler.
Yeah. What do you know about street corn, Bobby? Curious. You said you don't know anything. You don't know about street corn. What is
sweet corn or street corn?
Street corn.
If we're talking about like street corn, I know about like Mexican corn, which is like the stuff that you get with like the mayonnaise on it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's referring to, but I'm open to an explanation.
If that's what he's talking about. I'm all about that. That stuff's pretty good. We ever had like corn like on the barbecue?
I have.
Barbecue some corn.
That's not bad.
No, yeah, it's I find that's one of my favorite ways to eat it.
For sure. Grab this thing.
Follow that pipe.
That was close. There we go. Gosh.
I had a roommate in college who was from the Middle East. I guess
Right.
it didn't really get corn all that much out there. I find that kind of odd.
You told me. You said he loves it, right?
Oh yeah, that's I might have told you the story. Yeah, he fell in love with the shit.
Yeah.
Every week, man. Or could have been like every other day too. Sometimes we eat corn. Which is fine with me.
Corn's
man.
good, and he and our viewers saying Bobby's saying that it's corn on the cob, pretty much with cheese, mayonnaise, all that stuff, Mexican style.
Yeah, it's like a Mexican corn.
Yeah.
It's just good, man. It's fire. It looks nasty, but like, I mean, it's good. I don't know what else to say. It might be one of those things that's like an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Kind of like I like grilled cheese.
I still love grilled cheese, yeah.
Grilled cheese. Yeah, I don't know anyone that doesn't like grilled cheese. Right? It's fairly simple. It's just cheese and bread.
Yep.
Right? I mean, but I add a little extra sometimes since I'm kind of nasty. I'll put like sprouts on mine, or like
interesting.
Or like not anchovies, but like what they call sardines.
Right.
I'll put that on top, and that's fucking good. It smells, but it's good.
Right.
It's if you like fish. Some people
fair
just
enough.
don't like fish.
For me, it's interesting. Like I like crab. Not a huge fan of fish, but I like crab and calamari.
It's not really a fish.
No,
Sure.
it's not. But it's seafood.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the seafood diet. You know, it's I see food and I eat it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But no, I like myself some herring and all that kind of stuff. That's it. Some people don't like it because it's like that got the typical fishy taste to it, you know.
Yes.
And some people just don't really like that. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. But I like fish.
Yeah, so my mom loves seafood and fish. We used to frickin' boil our own lobsters like alive.
I've always wanted to do. I live like in a landlocked state, so we don't get fresh fish like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get fresh fish, but it's not like you get on the coast.
No, not at all.
Not even close to what you get on the coast. Like we get like lake fish, which is like,
Oh, it's not nearly as good. I know.
It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. You could make. I would make do with it at a barbecue, but I'd be a little upset if I bought it at a store.
For sure.
Mainly because it's a lake fish, you can go and kind of get it yourself. But like at the same time, like lake fish doesn't taste that good in my opinion.
No, unless it's like.
And that's
fresh
coming from
fish
someone
the-
who likes fish, you know.
Well, fresh fish from the ocean's hard to beat if it's a fresh catch too.
Yeah, like my favorite ocean fish has got to be the Chilean sea bass. That goes for like $30 a pound, but it's so good.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
It's so flaky and light. It's nice. I love it.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yes, it's my favorite. I do make a very nice bouillabaisse though, which is just like it's like a spicy tomato seafood soup. It's got a lot of like it doesn't necessarily have to have fish in it.
Right.
Right. You can just kind of throw like shrimp or squid or just kind of like whatever kind of fish you got on hand. You know.
Yeah, make a concoction of sorts. Right.
Yeah, yeah. Like the history of it is like a French dish that like, fishermen who didn't really know what to do with like the catch that they couldn't sell, they would just throw it all into a pot like that.
Like goulash, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly like goulash, exactly. Yeah, and but it's like it's got like they make it with saffron, which I don't know if you've ever ever looked at the price of saffron, but it's insanely expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Bobby, our again New York friend, yeah, Bobby, dude, pizza in New York, man, like, it's good. That's some good shit.
I like New York pizza, man.
Yeah,
it's
if you go to the right places.
I just like pizza in general. It's
fair enough. I do too.
I gotta go with like. It depends on my mood, honestly. Like if I'm gonna go with thin crust or deep dish, because like around here you can get some nice deep dish.
Oh, deep dish pizza is fantastic.
It's more like a pie than anything, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's like tomato pie. You gotta like tomato.
This is true. Okay, I gotta go the other way.
Alright.
No. I'm not done yet.
I thought you said you gotta go.
No, I said I gotta go the other way. I'm dead.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, dang it. I almost made that. No, I gotta go the other way.
I've been thinking about, and I haven't really watched recently. Do you ever see the fan dubs that people do of like TV shows and video games?
Oh, yep.
Some of my favorite ones are like the Snapcube ones that they do of the Sonic games. Me, Black, and nobody talk about it all the fucking time.
Oh, those are fucking hilarious. These are
it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, they're so good.
That and the Dragon Ball Z abridged shit.
Those are the most popular ones from what I understand.
I think that's the ones that got me into watching like the whole like dub thing.
Right.
I know Sword Art Online has a whole dub version.
Right. Yeah.
But I haven't seen it.
I had a colleague that was really into Sword Art Online. I really wasn't, because again, I like more the military slice of life, drama, romance, and like Criminal Minds kind of stuff. But
I watched it all the way up to the new season. So it was pretty good. It was alright. I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Fuck.
I'm more like comedies. I'm a very like polar person when it comes to like watching media. I either like comedy or horror movies. I have to like laugh or be scared.
Honestly, dude, horror movies or games don't even scare me at all. It's like I can play Dead Space. I can play Dead Space with all the lights turned off, and I just
Dead Space is like Amnesia to me, where it's like it's more like jump scare. Well, less so Amnesia. Amnesia. Did you ever play Amnesia?
Oh yeah, Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Yeah, and the Machine for Pigs. Machine for Pigs was okay, but like Dark Descent was where it was at.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Amnesia's scarier than frickin' Dead Space for sure.
The Dead Space, it kind of works off jump scare horror. You know what I mean? And jump scare horror, yeah, it's good, but like it gets, like you said, it wears on.
Well, it gets predictable is the thing.
Yeah.
Once you can predict it, like it's just not even a thing anymore.
Yeah, once you can predict their formula, it just becomes monotonous. But
yeah, like, it gets a little stale.
With the whole Amnesia thing, I think it's like the horror is there because it's like it's a constant dreading feeling because you can't really do anything.
Yeah.
You know, you're constantly dreading. And I think that feeling of like that constant fear, I think that's.
Well, the thing is too is that you also like you can't defend yourself really in Amnesia. You have to like run away most of the time. And when you take away the player's ability to defend himself, it changes the entire atmosphere.
Well, you have the most. It kind of like funnels you down into one way of thinking, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, if they're not necessarily, a lot of people aren't necessarily set up like that.
Oh, a lot of people can't handle it. Honestly, like they're just not good at it. Yeah.
Right. Like I said, the whole dreading feeling. It's like how good are you at like just sitting there and waiting for the trouble to pass and knowing when to go.
Yep.
There's
Hands
also
down.
an aspect of like knowledge of the map too, I guess. But
Oh, for sure.
you know, I'm fairly certain most people could get through Amnesia. Actually, I want to see like a blind playthrough of Amnesia where someone just doesn't die.
Yeah.
Probably isn't possible.
It would be very hard. I couldn't do that. At least not without some, like, you know, over and over training over and over again.
Because like some of those parts you're just meant to die over and over.
Yeah. Well, it's just aren't the encounters kind of RNG in that as well?
They can be, yeah. It depends on like where the things are like walking around.
Yeah.
Because like it depends on like how long you've been waiting in an area. Will depend on like where they've been patrolling.
Right, for sure. I kind of thought this always was.
There are some scripted ones, obviously. Like I think the water section is the scripted part.
Yeah, I believe it.
Where like the guy, that part was that was scary. Where like the dude's invisible and you have to like look at the.
Oh, yep. I remember that.
That was that one was actually really scary because you couldn't hide anywhere really. I think there were a few hiding places, but it was essentially a gauntlet that you had to run.
Pretty much. Oh yeah. Well, and it's just like I said, and also lighting's a big factor in that game too. And being yep, and being caught in those really tight, dark spaces is it's pretty intimidating. It's just, it really is, especially when it's like, you know, when you're like in a more or less like catacombs kind of situation, which you are in that castle.
Yeah.
So it just nails the atmosphere a lot, and that's what helps.
I like the games that kind of play on the psychological horror because
I agree. Yeah.
I don't mind jump scares, and paranormal horror is pretty cool, but it has to be done like really well because you have to suspend your belief a lot.
For hands down, for sure, I agree.
Unless it's like one of those ones where it's like 10 people just saw it happen and no one can fucking explain it. But usually there's always a good explanation at the end. Like 5 years later, an explanation comes out. Like this is what happened. Like, do you ever hear the story of the toxic lady?
Oh yeah, and also Bobby, yes, Resident Evil is a good example.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Resident Evil 1. I think was the one with the crocodile or the alligator.
That one. No, that's Resident Evil 2.
That's 2. Oh, fuck.
Correct. Resident Evil 1's the python.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I didn't play Resident Evil 3. Oh, I don't remember that one.
It's that one. Resident Evil 3 was Nemesis.
Oh, is that what that was?
That was the Nemesis arc. Yep, Jill Valentine.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
I like that one honestly, a little bit more than 2 in some ways, but I'm also kind of biased to Jill as a character. So,
I played the shit out of Resident Evil 4.
Oh, everyone did. I never played it on the GameCube, but I played it recently. I went through the whole franchise on PC because most of them are on PC now. Even the Revelations games. And
those ones weren't even very good, were they?
No, they're fun. Like, is it the scariest one? No. But being able to play co-op with people was what made it fun.
Yeah, I think that was that. And I think it was more like they were.
That was when they were. That was when they were on more their action beat.
Yeah, that was like Resident Evil 5 is like when they were more into like their action phase of things.
Yeah, exactly. Which honestly, I never minded that really. It never bothered me.
I think Resident Evil 5 was bad.
Now.
Just wasn't Resident Evil. It was just a different direction than Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. X is cool, Bobby. I think Nemesis is cooler too, but Mr. X is definitely a cool.
I got a bad feeling about this.
He's annoying as hell, but he's he's cool.
The Dark Eco is rising.
Oh my gosh.
Corn.
Yeah, check your corn. Oh shit! That sucks. Yeah, RE5 is a lot of fun. Oh really? Resident Evil 5 is a lot of fun. I like Resident Evil 5. if I can do this without falling down. It's just, oh man, it's so late. I'm tired. I do all this platforming with a tired brain isn't really good for me. Oh, geez. Okay, at least I made that one. I almost did Republic Commander, did the same thing twice. Oh, jeez. I'll take it. Oh, nice. Another one. 6, honestly, I didn't hate 6, but it wasn't as good as the other ones. That is definitely a fact. I'm only missing 2. Honestly. Oh, I need to go up I need to activate the blue thing. So I will do that quickly, and then I'll call it. To go down that. Oop. Yeah. I think yeah, I have to go down the other way. Okay. Oh, really? That just funneled me right into the dark ego. There we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, compared to 4 and 5. Yeah, I agree. Bobby, I agree with that assessment. It was the weakest out of all of them, but it was still okay.
Which one?
The Resident Evil 6.
Wow, you raised a piece of the underwater ruins to the surface. It seems you can use
Resident Evil
ways
6.
we've never seen before.
That's the one where it was full-on action, and it combines, it like has Leon, Chris, Claire, like everyone's in it pretty much.
Yes, I do know.
Yeah, I only played it once, and that was during when I was doing my marathon with them. It wasn't bad. I like the. Oh, I was gonna say I like the locations of that game. Like in one mission, like you're in Europe as someone, and it's just really cool setting with the BSAA troops. It's just kind of fun to fight alongside of like the BSAA people because you never really see them like ever. So I was like, yeah, that's good. So there's some fun novelties.
It's kind of like they're kicking their pants for them because 7, they kind of went back.
Oh, they totally like rebooted it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, 6 was cool because of the set pieces and the locations. That's why I like 6.
I think I've seen gameplay of it and it looked good.
Yeah, it's alright.
My cat just ate, so she's like,
Ah! She Garfield.
yeah, she's like an old cat. She's still gets kind of hyper after she eats.
I believe it. There is a Oracle. There he is. I'm gonna buy his orbs from him.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you.
I wouldn't call it a. Yeah, I mean, it was considered a failure, Bobby, but I wouldn't call it a failure. It wasn't a failure. It was just the fans, fans have a tendency to be too harsh on things, and like a failure is where it commercially bombed. It was terrible, ruined the franchise. It didn't because they rebooted it, so it wasn't a failure. I'll tell you, a failure is the Halo TV show. That's a failure. That's a really bad failure. Okay. All right, Bobby. This is where we're gonna call the stream, buddy. But hey, we'll see you tomorrow, Bobby. We'll see you tomorrow for some more Jack and Daxter. We're gonna move on to the third area. I'll probably actually have this thing beaten in the next stream, actually, if I do keep doing along this pace, because we're ready to go to the next area. So yeah, we'll do boss fight next time, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, brother, we'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Obviously, you're more than welcome. And yeah, man, just keep coming back and join us for some more fun. And you know what? Even at the very least, if these help relieve your stress, Bobby, it's all worth it. So anyway, you have a good night.